Alright guys, thanks for stopping in and checking out another BP Hero production. Got our final review with this Anarchy Awakening here. Things kind of got rushed along here with the company and myself. I got busy with life and didn't get a chance to conclude this the way I wanted to before they needed it back for some other demos. Nobody's fault there but my own. I do want to say thanks to Anarchy Bat Company once more for the opportunity to demo this bat and get my thoughts on it. Just to cover some specs on this before we get started here, because I haven't released any of those yet. I wanted to wait till this final video. And these will feature a 3/4 ounce inload, and it did swing with a little bit of junk in the trunk for sure. The 12.5 inch barrel was a touch stiff, yet very responsive, and it had a good size sweet spot and was very forgiving. The composite handle did have a touch of flex to it, but nothing overkill. These do have something for a performance insert, but there's no details released as to what it is or anything like that yet. Me and my friend Nick got out to put some swings on this for this final review using 52s and Classic M's. You
honestly,
can check out the link in the top right
my alley
for his video on this bat. This bat had around 200 swings on it going into this day, and it's been hit almost exclusively with 52s up to this point. I wanted to put a few rounds on it with 44s to get it going, but we got into a time crunch, so we just went with a mix of balls for this video. I had no issue getting out of here with this bat. The exit speed with the 52s was great. The Classic M's sounded incredible off this thing. Wish we could have lifted a few of those just to see what the distance was from them. It seemed like every time I hit one, squared it up well, it just wasn't a swing that I could lift the ball with. Even with the low swing count, overall I was impressed with this bat. It's only going to get better as it breaks into. There are prototypes with well over 1,500 swings on them, and they're still kicking, so that's always a good sign. Wrapping things up with some pros and cons, which I figure would be good for this bat. They have a great feel, feedback, and sound with all balls. And according to the reports, as I said earlier, these seem to be fairly durable. One con that I will mention, and really the only, I guess nitpick thing you could say about the bat, was a couple of the guys picked this up and did mention that it felt like it had a lot of inload. I would say that's a fair assessment, so you may go down an ounce if you don't like a ton of inload, but it didn't bother me because the more the better. The handle on this did have a touch of flex, which was by no means a deal breaker. Hopefully they stick with this handle. This is supposed to be the final product, so in the end we will see. Thanks for stopping in and checking this out. Subscribe to the channel, always more bat reviews coming. Got a bunch on there as well, game footage and podcast too. You can like this video, share it around. Anybody you know wants to check this out, and you can comment wherever it's posted with anything you got to say. Thanks, everyone.
I'm good.
Good?
Yeah, I'm dying.
Yeah, me too.